Alright, I think we're streaming. Possibly. Maybe. If OBS decides to.
Hey, there it shows up. Brother NieR
Hooray.
becomes American. Oh yeah, it's 4th of July.
It is! And none of my viewers are gonna be like, what the hell do you mean? What's a 4th of July? I've never heard of that, Joopy.
It's the 4th of July, and Brother NieR gets an exclusive all-American flag on his back.
Yeah,
And start talking with a Texas accent.
Yeah, for the whole stream, I gotta talk like... The most American thing I can do is have a non-American on the stream and play a non-American game.
We gotta go and save Yonam, Vicey.
Exactly.
Alright, so, before we progress the main story, there's one side mission I think we should do. I don't know if it's available right now, but I'm gonna look it up.
Oakley dokley.
Let's see. Alright, go to, into the town, and there should be a villager near the exit to Seafront.
Okay, yeah, I think we passed him a couple times, so he should have it. There he is.
Excuse me, but have you seen my son?
Oh, great, we gotta go find a dead son.
Why? Is something wrong?
Yeah?
When I got home, I found a note from him that said he was leaving and not to look for him. What if he's left the
When
village?
people are missing, that means they're dead.
Please, you
Unless
have
it's
to help
women.
me.
Women
I'll pay you
don't
whatever you
die. But men and dogs, they die in
My
this
son
game.
shouldn't
I've
be too hard to
I'm
spot.
Yeah,
learning.
He wears a very odd hat.
Keep in mind,
See it from a mile away.
Yukataro, when someone asks, like, why did you make 2B run in
Okay.
high heels in
If I see him,
battle?
I'll let
He
him know
said,
his
his
father's worried
reply
about
was
him.
just, I just really like girls.
Alright, where are we going to look for son?
Try Seafront.
Okay. He said a weird hat. That's all that I got out of that exchange. Get run over.
So originally for today's stream, I was planning on buying a candy bag mixed with chocolate and so forth, but I had a really shitty week at work, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I am just gonna buy the candy bag on Wednesday, and I ate the whole thing before it became Friday.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. So instead, I have a energy drink here.
Ooh.
Bad apple.
I like apple flavors. That should be good.
It is. Do you want hint where to go?
Sure.
Check nearby the post office.
Post office. This is. You don't have a weird hat. This kind of looks like a weird hat.
Hey, are you the kid who ran away
The
from
kid
home?
who has a full-on beard.
Huh? Oh man.
Yeah.
How'd you?
Yeah, that's a kid, all right.
Your father's worried sick about you. Why'd you leave anyway?
Because he wants me to like take up the family.
He wants me to
business, and I
like
ain't
stop
doing it,
smoking
man.
weed and
I'm a
actually
rebel.
do something.
Yes, we can see that.
Yeah, he's
Well,
got that,
perhaps you should let
yo
your
dude, I'm
father know that
smoking
you're
the
alive and
weed
well, and also
voice.
explain to him why you left.
Oh man, why do people always gotta hassle me?
Man, let me just be unemployed
Alright,
and
I'll
do
do
what
it.
I want,
But
man.
first, you gotta do something for me, man.
Just
The
gotta
guy
throw
who
a
runs the
bunch
tavern's
of
been helping
those
me since I got
employment
here. And I
paper
wanna give him
memes
something
at him
nice.
now, from saying that.
I was thinking I could like cook dinner or something.
Oh,
I
great.
don't
We
have
need
ingredients or whatever,
ingredients.
so- Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll get you back home to your father sooner than fine. I'll help. What do you need?
This guy, man, he don't eat nothing but fish. All
Oh,
the time,
only
every
fish.
day. Fish, fish, fish. So I was thinking he might like want to try eating meat or whatever. You know.
What if the dude's a vegetarian or like a pescatarian? That might ruin the
So,
diet.
Could you get me like 5 pieces?
I've
of
never heard
mutton
about
and 3
pescatarian.
pieces of
Pescatarian
goat meat?
isn't. I think that's vegetarian but eats fish. Because some vegetarians are like, no, you can't eat fish.
I can find the pans and spoons. And
Ah,
stuff,
yeah,
so just bring
those.
meat
Yeah,
to
now
this
I know what
place
they are.
whenever, man.
Alright, so let me see how much I have of each. Oops, wrong thing. I need I need both. Alright, so mutton and
Oof.
goat meat. Okay.
Well, just time to start grinding them goats and the sheeps.
Trying to remember where to find the goats again.
I think you can find the goats on the midway point between NieR's village and Facade.
Okay.
And the muttons are out in the open field. Imagine
about
if
to
we
s-
spend the entire stream on just getting this shit
No.
instead of doing any story progress.
Absolutely not. We're not doing the
It's gonna
wolves
be the-
again.
Yeah, but he's just gonna mention the wolf. It's gonna be the wolves again.
No. Diabolical. Can't I just carry this father and be like, look, your son's over here. Not my problem anymore.
Now you gotta do it by the books.
Ugh.
Trust me though, it's very worth it doing this
Welcome, Rhea.
side quest. Hello, Raya. Oh, you say Ray, I always say Raya.
I've never been corrected, so I just go with what I go with.
Hmm.
Unless if I'm specifically correct. Alright, let's get those muttons. Okay, well these are goat, so that and I missed. And I missed. And I missed.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I think that's all the goat meat I need. I think it was just 3, and now I need mutton meat. Sheep, give me the delicious mutton, thank you.
I kinda actually want to taste some mutton. It's been so long.
I don't think I've ever had it because I am picky. And I don't like to try
Fair.
anything.
Okay, not fair.
Okay, I do try things if Monk is like, here, try it.
Looks like we've got everything the runaway kid
I'm
asked
like,
for.
ugh, fine.
Let's go make the delivery.
That's how I tried sushi for the first time, because I refused to eat sushi, and then she was like, here, try sushi. And then I tried sushi, and I was like, this is awful. I hate this.
Oh, that's funny. I sadly can't eat sushi because if I eat sushi, I'm gonna fucking swell up like a puffer fish around the throat.
That's how I am with mushrooms.
Mmm.
It's
Well,
hard.
at least you haven't been an idiot like me where you're at like school or something, the school cafeteria, and they have like some weird looking pie, and I start cutting the pie and I start eating half of it. I'm like, this pie don't taste you know, sweet, it tastes salty, and I'm not really enjoying the flavor. As I'm tasting it, I notice, wait, this tastes kinda like fish. And then I realize, oh, it's fish in it.
Why
and
would
then I
anyone
go,
ever put
it's like-
fish in a pie? Also, Merry Garfmas.
I was
Jay.
like, it's Merry Garfmas, Jay. So yeah, I noticed it's fish in it. It's like, fuck. I'm like, well, I haven't got any allergic reactions yet, so I should be good. But I'm like, okay, this parry wasn't even that good anyway. So I decided to go to where you're supposed to throw biocompost and put the trays and so forth, etc. As I'm about to do that, it's a kind of a row to it. I start coughing, and it gets worse and worse, and soon I start sounding like fucking Arthur. Yeah, I start sounding like fucking Arthur with TV.
What'd you put in this
Yeah.
pie?
Yeah. I think one dude looked at me and said, bro, are you okay? But he didn't say anything because Finland is very antisocial. Like, you could probably start dying, and unless you fall on the floor, no one's gonna be like, bro, are you okay? They're just gonna be like, no, he's dying, that's cool.
That's his business, not mine.
Yeah. And for the whole day, my throat just itched like hell, and I was coughing for an hour. I think at the workplace I was training at, one of the chiefs who was overlooking me went like,
his place when you can.
went like, are you okay, dude? I'm like, yeah, but I kinda just ate fish. So, I was like,
Someone's
oh.
dying.
Okay, now we need to bring the meat to the tavern keeper. I got a
Oh, it's on the other side.
quest log. Yeah, I got a quest log here, so we don't get too lost.
Further down. There it is.
Hi, are you the guy who's taking care of that runaway?
Runaway? What are you talking about?
It would seem we've been bamboozled.
Not bamboozled!
You've got to be kidding me.
No!
Seriously? Still, I guess we can tell his father he's alive at least.
Shouldn't we have done? See, if we went with my idea in the first place and just kidnapped the dad to take to the son, this would have worked out better.
True.
Guys, how do you forget about Toxic Yuri without a happy ending that you read 30 minutes ago? I immediately go on AO3 and see if someone wrote an alternate ending. But speaking of non-Toxic Yuri, there you go,
I'll let
chat.
Yule finish. Oh, nice. Raya, I am the one who's like, oh, that was a sad ending or Toxic Yuri. I'm not gonna look at happy stuff because I fucking love miserable shit.
Yeah, and you try to drag me into miserable shit. I'm like, wow, that made me miserable.
Yeah, like, once you start hearing what Trashman's favorite movies are, like, you know, I'm not surprised you enjoy Sigurdala's Trashman because your favorite movies are Old Boy and Requiem for a Dream.
I have not watched either of those. I will assume those are the most depressing movies of all time.
Requiem for a Dream is about drug
Hey there.
addiction,
Oh.
and I think you can know where that goes.
I haven't seen
And
Alright.
Old Boy is a revenge movie where
He's in Seafront.
it's really good,
He
but
was,
the ending is
until he ran
really
away again.
morbid and disgusting
crud.
and sad.
Let me guess. Did he tell you an elaborate story and then ask for help? That boy is... Well,
A
he's a
dirty
very
liar.
I probably should have mentioned.
Yeah, maybe you should have mentioned
So
that.
that whole story was a setup. He sent us on a wild goose chase and then gave
Goose?
us the slip.
Goose Yuri?
Since I cannot imagine you letting this go, perhaps we should return to Seafront. There may still be a lead or two left to pursue.
Good idea.
Oh, we
We
gotta go
can't
back
let
to
him get away with
Seafront.
this.
How lovely.
Fun!
What's wrong?
How can a son bring so much despair to his
Despair?
family?
Danganronpa?
He seems completely ignorant of the pain he has caused. It's deplorable.
You're right,
I
Weiss.
love
We
it
should
when
just
you
kill
sound
him.
like a grumpy old man, Vice.
Perhaps I only sound that way because I have existed since time immemorial.
How old are you anyway?
Never ask a book their
I'm not
age.
exactly sure.
They say memory loss is a sign of old age.
Well, it's still preferable to being a deplorable liar like that son.
Damn, Vice called Grimbar Vice old.
I mean... I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say, Brother NieR, you were also technically old.
Yeah, 1,000 years old, yet still looks like a 15-year-old. And acts like one too.
Speaking of Yuri, speaking of Yuri. I started reading Our Monsters. I don't remember how I learned about it, but probably through Reddit. That sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've read it. Because there's a lot of monster Yuri. Alright, where should we start? Talking to people. Sir, do you perhaps have...
The guy just says look around for a seafront for clues.
You seem to be in good spirits.
Oh, I am.
Flower shop, we
Flower
don't
shop
care.
is
We're
already
looking for a
far more
dude.
successful than I ever dreamed.
Really? Well, great.
I was in trouble before, but I think I've got a good foundation here. In fact, I want to ask my girlfriend in the area to come live with me here. It's the least I can do after all I put her through. The only problem is I don't really have time to go all the way over there. So I was thinking of sending a letter instead.
Yeah, go ahead. Have fun with that.
Sounds like it's time sensitive. Want me to deliver it for you?
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Oh, he is sure. This lad loves nothing more than meddling in other people's affairs.
Excellent. Well, my girlfriend lives near the chief's house. Give her this Phrygia with the letter, okay? I really wanted to give her a lunar tear, but as I'm sure
At least
you
it's
know,
not
the whole
fragile.
reason they call them legendary is that they're so hard to cultivate. But I did
Oh my
manage
god,
to
lunar
cultivate a
tear
Phrygia.
mention.
She's always liked Phrygias, so I guess things turned out for the best.
Cultivating lunar tears must require
I think you can
remarkable
actually
amount of
cultivate a Phrygia in your
Even
farming.
so, it's nice that guy works so hard to
location
be able
on
to invite his
the
girlfriend
place.
out to join him.
Yona, we're gonna give you nothing but Phrygia, okay? Okay.
But who can say if said girlfriend honestly wanted to wait?
What do you mean?
Surely the woman desired to live with him, did she not?
Well, probably, yeah. But he wasn't able to make it happen. That's why he
Oh,
left her in the
I know
village.
where you can go to
It would
find
have been
clues.
difficult, yes, but perhaps preferable
Where we
to a
going?
life of solitude. Why did they
Oh,
not
say it
think
again?
about how
Where are we
much
going?
time and distance would
To
separate
the
them?
exit.
Okay.
It doesn't matter anymore. They'll be able to see each other just fine soon enough.
Let us hope this is the case.
Slime girl.
Vinny Vine sauce?
Yeah.
You're looking for a kid who ran away from home? There was a
Resident?
strange kid
Resident
asking
Evil?
people questions earlier. I think he was trying to learn how to get into Facade.
Oh boy.
Facade, huh? Maybe we should go take a look.
Yep, you gotta go to Facade.
I guess I'll drop this letter off, then go to Facade. Hooray,
Also,
smut.
I'm looking at the wiki for the quest log, and oh god, I'm like looking at the gallery screenshot. It's like a flashback to how different this game used to look on the original PlayStation 3.
Chapter 2 smut? Nah, put the smut in the first sentence of the story. That's how you get me. Kidding.
Gooner Slop?
Oh
Sorry,
yeah, my favorite genre.
I turned into a Twitter user for a second there. My bad.
I mean, that's what I think every harem anime is anyway, so I'll just start calling them all Gooner Slop.
The word Gooner Slop has like lost all meaning because you'll have something.
I've never
that's,
heard
like,
this phrase, so this is new to me.
I've seen it a lot, and most of the time I see it's people quote retweeting saying, "Bro, what the fuck are you on about? This is not Gooner Slop."
The people defending the Gooner Slop are probably the biggest perpetrators of Gooner Slop.
And I'm all for it. We need more Gooner Slop.
Do we? Do we?
Yeah, because the opposite is boring.
What if they are the Gooner Slop? True. Man, this is giving me the fragile delivery trauma all over again.
Yeah. Be back into OSHA violation city.
Up the ladder we go.
It's over. It's all over. That poor girl.
Alright. So the house was near the mayor's. But which way?
This I don't know because I don't have this quest line up.
It's probably this one.
This must be the place the florist was talking about.
You think she stepped out?
Or perhaps she moved.
Perhaps she moved!
This house has been occupied for some time.
Just break up with the dude, don't just move!
Well, no point hanging around. We'd better go back to town. Shame
That's
she wasn't there.
crazy.
Indeed.
Yes, you were right, Vice. They should have stuck together.
I find it difficult to determine who is right at this point. In any case, we had best return to him.
Wow. I probably, jump off this ledge if I was dating someone and then she just moved without telling me, just... Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. Imagine communicating. Remember... Oh! Dillo. Oh. Okay.
I think we need to kill that Chad, yeah.
There we go.
The shade had a flower?
Uh-oh.
This is a freesia, the same flower we were delivering to the woman.
Uh-oh. Maybe his girlfriend was attacked
Not
by a shade.
again!
Oof.
Damn, I don't know if it's gonna have the same outcome as the red bag couple. I mean, she might appear out of nowhere, you never know, but I'm not betting on it. Damn. Maybe one day I won't crash into the wall horribly. I did just think about it. There is no cell phones here, so it probably would be a little bit harder to communicate.
Yeah, we back to medieval type of communication. Fucking sending letters via pigeons or a brother who can't stop rolling.
Do you ever just can't English properly? All the time. And English is the only language I know, so you can tell how bad that is. The story used monster fucker and you were surprised by the smut? Hmm.
Game story has smut language in it. Has smut. Surprised Pikachu face.
Alright, sir, about your partner,
I'm sorry, but she wasn't home. And on our way back, we were attacked by a shade that dropped this.
It's a Frisia. Do you think? No, she's alive. I know it.
Hey, kid, go mind your own business! Adults are talking to you.
I see.
I'll stay here and keep the business going. After all, you never know when she might come back.
This sounds like copium. Alright, to facade.
Don't worry, Chad. After this quest, we'll do main story.
I mean, I'm saying copium, but then, like, one of my favorite games being Three Houses, Edelgard literally waited 5 years for Byleth, so... Maybe I don't know true love. Yeah, what's the appropriate time to abandon everything? How long do you theoretically wait for someone? If it's Yuri cases, never. You never give up. "23 years!" That's a long time. Yeah, that's true. Edelgard only really focused in on Byleth, and she was like, if it's Byleth, it's nothing. Respect her for that. But who is the better, or not, I guess better, who is the more yearning? Between Edelgard and Vi, or Caitlyn. I feel like I'd still put Edelgard on there, because like I said, 5 years is quite a while. "23 years and 3 months. Are you like referencing something? How many years of yearning is in Signalis?
Depends on how many loops you want to believe Elster went through.
She might take the crown of yearning then. And then you cry for 6 years doing nothing? Damn. I played the other routes in Three Houses and I did not have a good time. I'll say that.
If I ever get to Tree Houses, I kind of want to do Dimitri because I love his eye patch look and time skip.
I have very controversial opinions about Dimitri that the straight women do not like hearing. I very much hate Dimitri to the Three Houses fandom that the Blue Lions fans do not like.
Well, depending on if I ever play it and get to it, I might become one of those, like, Jules.
No, I feel like you would love Dimitri, because you love characters I hate. So, like...
yeah.
It's just that the fact that Edelgard is the villain in every other, like, story of Three Houses, that it's like, wow, I'm killing my favorite character in every other round. Fun.
You know that, Peter Parker meme? Where Peter Parker's saying, like, I'm gonna do something X, and then, like, Norman... Was it Harry Osborn?
Oh, I'm something
of
a scientist myself.
No, not that meme. It's Harry trying to convince Peter that, hey, you shouldn't do that because something bad. And Peter's reply is like, dude, I was already gonna buy it. You don't have to buy me into it. You're kind of making me buy me into it. Because that sounds like my up my alley. It's like, oh, hey, there's this cool character. Oh, yeah, by the way, they get a shit end of the stick in all routes. I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
Well, then I would be convinced, because Edelgard is the one that gets the shit end of the stick, and I love Edelgard, but you don't like characters that I like, so it's like...
Well, I don't know much about oh my god, I can't.
Edelgard.
Yeah, sorry.
Catherine Shamir, I love them. Alright, do you know where this missing person is? Ahaha. Dimitri's just insane and like not in a good way, so that's why I think you would like him, because he's just truly off the deep end.
Oh yeah, this is right up my alley.
Meanwhile, Edelgard is more okay, I'm gonna be very biased probably sounding this, but Edelgard has definite reasons as to why she wants to like take down the church and stuff. But Dimitri is just like, I'm insane! It's like, okay.
Right up my alley. I probably would like Edelgard, depending on her...
I mean, Edelgard's very hated too. It's... If you love Dimitri, you hate Edelgard. If you love Edelgard, you hate Dimitri. That's pretty much how the fandom is.
Damn. I might be in the alley where I'm, damn, I like both these characters, and I like conflict. Because, keep in mind, one of my favorite RGG games is Lost Judgment. And the antagonist and protagonist both have valid points, and they both fight each other over it. And it's a very, like, either people side with the antagonist or the protagonist, and meanwhile there's me, I'm like, damn, you all both got good points, I love both of y'all. This is intense, I love the story.
How I see things is everyone's a war criminal and no one is innocent, but it depends on what war crimes are you okay with.
Oh, Jules, then I will be perfectly fine with Tree Houses because
That's literally all what Three Houses is everyone's a war criminal, but different flavors of war criminal. Where did he say that this person was? Oh, fuck.
Femborn, I'm gonna fucking hit your head with a mace for saying that.
Damn!
So his disguise
if you context Sava Sensei, it's like a massively fucking memed thing in Lost Judgment because the protag says that name a lot.
Oh.
And the only reason I'm saying that is because that what about Sava Sensei is always used to essentially kind of what would be a word for shit on a story, you know, like someone using like a phrase someone says so much and they're like, oh, what about, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm explaining it properly, but I hope you get what I mean.
Like a catchphrase.
Oh my gosh, there's a giant shade behind you!
No, it's more like...
We really fell for this?
Yes, we did fall for this.
Oh, are you kidding me?
He surely aims to flee the city, though he can't have gone very far yet.
Now you gotta go outside and get him.
Hooray! And then Claude, so okay, there's technically 4 routes in Three Houses, and 2 of them you have to go through the Black Eagle's house, which is either you go fully with Edelgard's route or you betray Edelgard and go for the church route.
Oh man!
And then of course there's Blue Lions and then Golden Deer. Claude is like the middle choice that does the least bad, but he's kind of annoying, so that's why I don't really like Claude, but don't tell anyone I said that, because everyone loves Claude.
The Eastern Road. We must catch him before he leaves the desert.
Yeah, and Dimitri's insane. Edelgard is more righteous. Like, I want to dismantle the church and the class system because they're bad. And they make everyone suffer.
Oh my gosh, look!
And the church is like, no, don't do that.
So far.
I'm not falling for that again.
And then the people that like Lady Rhea are just a bunch of mommy dragon fuckers, so.
The way you're describing Treehouse kind of reminds me of Elden Ring, Dark Souls fan base. And it's just like, yeah, no one's a good person here. Just choose your favorite war criminal.
Yeah, that's Three Houses.
Because, like, almost
Pick your
every
favorite war criminal.
Yeah, Elden Ring and Dark Souls character is like, choose your favorite war criminal. Especially in Elden Ring, because you got one who's like, you got Rani who like kills a son of the goddess because LMAO. You have then Mikola, who's like, you know what, I'm gonna brainwash everyone so that everyone is on each other's side.
Go all in. Yeah, why would I pick the middle of the road war criminal? And then the Black Eagle house is like the gayest house. It has gay men.
It's a pack of wolves, man!
But do they look?
I'm not falling.
I mean,
crap.
yes.
It is a pack of
I got you. My favorite is Hubert.
You sending me photos?
Yes. Let me find it.
All right.
Thank you, Google. Very cool.
Did Google give you some cringe?
It's like, do you want to save the photo? Yes, please save the photo. No. Oh, okay. Cool.
It's like, no, we don't do that around here.
Hubert's the one with the black hair.
You're alright. Not my kind of thing. He also he has that Snape energy to him, but it looks.
Yeah,
a bit
he's very
fine.
emo. And he's all like, no one can come near Lady Edelgard because she's royalty. How dare you come near? He's basically like her second in command. And he's very protective of her, like a big brother.
Does he talk with like a? Does he talk like Snape? You know, like I know when
He has a very distinct voice. He's like, oh, Lady Edelgard, but he's like also like gothic kind of, so it's like menacing.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't think I'd actually run into wolves for
You did it.
Hooray!
Go home yet?
Hell yeah, man!
It's a weird
like
chat.
way too scary for me. From now on, I'm gonna stick close to home and stuff.
Yeah, you better.
Good. Now let's go tell the family.
Make it sound like it's Italian mafia. Let's go tell the family.
Alright, and now you can go talk to the parent. Yippee.
Hooray! There are no femboys in Three Houses. In Gage, Rosato is a femboy, and Rosato's one of my favorite characters.
Oh hell yeah.
Wait, what is the context of that, huh? Donor? Huh? Like organ donor? Blood donor? What? Huh?
Sex donor.
No, thank you.
Oh boy, let's see what the conclusion to this quest is.
If we don't eat spaghetti together as a big mafia family, 0 out of 10.
Oh my son died on the way. He was making his way back here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Ashen Wolves and the guy named... There's a guy named Yuri who is a twink. Hold on, I gotta show you this guy, hold on. I thought that this was a girl, and I was like, wow, a girl named Yuri? This is gonna be so cool. And then it's a guy.
Oh hell yeah.
Hold on, I actually think this one might be right up your alley. Hold on.
Will depend on the sign.
This is Yuri.
Oh, he's very up my alley.
Nobody's here.
I believe they left us a note.
Thanks to your help, my son has returned to take up the family business. We have decided to move to a new land and begin anew. Thoroughly train him to carry on the family name.
That's sort of anticlimactic.
Well then.
I wonder what the business was anyway.
Hey, are you friends with the people who lived here?
Oh god, they were selling weed!
No, not really.
Hey, it's the red bag guy. Well, maybe his twin.
Because the goddamn bastards borrowed money from everyone in the village and then skipped town.
Oh! That's crazy.
Apparently their son ran away because he wanted to escape a life of crime. but then some idiot brought him back.
About that. Oh yeah, Yuri's probably doing something with Balthus. God, what a name they gave that guy,
Guess we know
Balthus.
family business now.
To think we did not even get paid for this absurd misadventure. Oh well.
Yeah, we didn't even get paid!
Tally it up as an expensive life lesson.
Perhaps we should tell her this up as an expensive life lesson.
Boo!
And there you go. So the reason I had you do that is, if you ever thought like, these quests being defended as, oh, there are a chore is, you know, intentional. This quest is 100% proof that, oh, these quests were 100% made to be a chore. Like, no doubt. And the funniest thing is, another LP channel that played this, they were doing this quest, and before they finished the quest, one of the guys was like, I'm thinking of doing a poll on Discord asking, are the quests designed poorly, intentionally or not? And when they finished that quest, he went, I don't think I need to put a poll up. Yokotaro knows exactly what the fuck he's doing. I'm like, yeah!
Oh no, I completely agree, Jay. The other routes in Three Houses are painful compared to Black Eagle. Same with Cyberpunk. If I'm not romancing Judy, then
Popola, Yona's cough is getting
Popola,
worse.
help me.
Oh, that's
My
not
favorite Cyberpunk ending is the Temperance one.
I still haven't ever finished Cyberpunk, technically.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell you what happens, but it's
Probably
not a happy
tragedy
ending.
and death and destruction and sadness.
But can you get me some vapor moss?
I thought she was gonna ask me to get her a vape. I was like, what?
You'll find it growing near the southern
Heyo.
gate.
Give me the vape.
Vapor moss, huh? I'll be right back.
I'm sad we haven't gotten the Yona falling on the loading screen yet.
Oh.
Yeah, there's sometimes occasions where in the loading screen where she stumbles and falls on her face.
Damn. Obtain vapor moss. It's your son!
Yes! My boy!
Neil.
Uh-oh. He's about to fall over. Exactly, Jay. Oh, he's... You good?
What is it?
Trash Jr.
Oh my god, you're gonna call him Trash Jr. for the rest of the series? Amazing.
Imagine the diary just said, Trash Jr. fell. The end.
Real?
He doesn't seem to be sick. I think it's just fatigue. I can't imagine how hard it must have been to run all this way without sight.
See, when I first played Cyberpunk, I romanced Pan Am because I picked a dude, and then I was like, oh, Judy's better. And then I restarted my whole thing.
Are you alright, Emil?
I can...
It kinda sucks that the dude options
take it easy,
aren't as
okay?
good as the female options in Cyberpunk.
I mean, Pan Am's alright.
It's vibrating.
No, I meant like the guy, dudes you can date,
Oh!
like straight
Oh,
or,
I see.
So much pressure.
Like River's romance is really awkward, and the other one, I don't think you've even met, is like near end of the game, and he's like, yeah, he's alright.
Sounds like they're already here.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
I think
Successful
so?
test has been discovered attained. The specimen's cooperation requested according to the predetermined stipulation.
Uh-oh.
Damn it! It's not gonna hold!
we're gonna have to do some
Yeah.
fighting, chat.
Yeah.
The shades are attacking.
A JRPG and your hometown isn't destroyed in the first 5 minutes? Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. But now it is.
The hell's going on?
I don't know, turn around and maybe you'll figure out what's going on.
Please, make sure Yona's safe.
Don't worry. I'll grab her. Just don't get yourself killed.
No
alright?
promises.
I won't. Now go, Devila. Hurry! We have to stop them before they destroy the village.
Dispatch these smaller ones.
Yeah, this was a good reason why I had you do the side quest, because after this, some of them are no longer going to be available.
I see.
I'll kill every last one of you.
You whelps are hardly worthy of our steel.
Come on, bring everything you got.
Pathetic. Even in death, they disgust me.
Hurry! Hurry! Get the wounded to the library!
Wow, that really held. That's a big one.
Oh hey, it's the dude in your thumbnail.
Yeah.
So now that we're seeing this Colossus dude, I can mention the soundtrack playing right now is called Dark Colossus Destroys All.
Kind of looks like
It's a
Ouroboros
really-
from Resident Evil 5.
Oh yeah, it does. I was gonna say this, I'm gonna be honest, I think this track, Dark Colossus Destroys All, is better in the original. It's kind of worse in the remake here. And a big reason is because in the original they have like heavy drums you can hear, but in this one they don't exist, or they're like very muted, which I really don't like.
I see.
Luckily, the track in NieR Replicant isn't butchered here, so that's good.
Ooh, that was cutting it close.
I need to get closer and make him attack.
Oh no, he's bleeding now. Or it could be fruit punch, you never know. Ah, he regenerates.
Okay, that's not good.
Regenerating shade. How will we even know if our attacks are working?
We'll just have to keep hitting it until we find out.
This is quite the camera angle.
We can climb up from here.
Yeah. He's referring to the stairs.
Oh. The stairs? Stairs. Ah,
Yeah.
stairs.
By the way, this boss is a fucking pain on hard difficulty because he's the most bullet sponges of bullet sponges.
I can imagine.
So then fire some magic into its mouth.
Ah. And I missed. Nice.
Look where it's headed.
Like hell it is.
Oh, well. Something else.
Amazing.
What is it reminding you of? What? Look, I thought I could make the jump, but obviously it was not in the cards.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Imagine, yeah, Brother NieR just dies falling off the bridge.
Careful.
Falcon Punch! Anyone remember F-Zero?
I remember Widow game.
This isn't working.
So what do we do?
Kingdom Hearts and Zelda. Totally franchises I've played. Oh, hey, look! It's your wife.
Yeah, let's go. Also, Femborn, chances are that NieR is slightly inspired from Kingdom Hearts.
You guys having a good time? Huh?
Kaine!
Underestimate us at your own peril, fiend.
Keep hitting it. At some point, it's gotta start working.
It doesn't?
To raise our morale, or is she honestly that insane?
Either one works for me. Let's go!
That beast will crush you to a paste.
I don't care.
They are.
Toward the library.
No, that's where Yona is!
No, we can't have it get to the library.
You're gonna die today, shithog.
That's a new one.
Oh, come now, that's not even a real word. You're almost there. Keep pushing.
Looks like you've learned how to swing that thing.
I'm glad you noticed. You really know how to put up a fight, Kaine.
I think we might have to get up.
Come on, keep pushing it.
Die.
You stubborn son of a bitch.
Oh, that's some like Ruby semblance shit right there.
Yeah. That's the Dark Phantasm curse.
Perish.
Finally did it.
Hooray! And the day is saved. Nobody died. Uh-oh. Damn.
Oh no. Shade's in the library.
You must have let a serial murderer into the library.
Damn, they let the protech of Drakengard in there?
Emil, you okay? You can't keep fighting like this.
I have to. There's no other choice. Otherwise, why did I even come here? Get out of here, Emil! No! I won't abandon these people now. You told me once that my eyes had value, and that I shouldn't be ashamed of them. You told me that even a life like mine had purpose. So I won't just sit around and let you fight while I stay behind.
Emil.
How inspiring, Trash Jr.
Just don't die on me. I won't, Kaine. Let's take care of these shithogs.
I like it.
Yeah!
Can't put any more shades in here.
Uh-oh.
Guess who's not dead?
Of course it isn't! Damn, rip Trash Jr.
No, my son!
Is there no way to kill this infernal thing?
Yeah, these weak points are pretty annoying if I remember how they were.
Come on, tentacles, cooperate.
Perhaps we could chase it to the basement and seal it there. Those walls are thick rock. I doubt even this beast could break them.
Works for me.
Great. I love basements.
Oh god, what happened to in a basement for her to dislike basements?
She played Resident Evil Director's Cut.
Ah, that makes sense. Not a fan of trumpets.
Do it! Knock it down the basement!
There we go.
Shit!
Shit.
It's healing too quickly.
Please tell me you have an idea.
Luckily, I think every time you fail to get one of those sigils, the last one will go down quicker.
This thing is kind of like Venom.
Venom, venom, venom. Sorry, that's
Eddie.
the only.
Ah! You spin!
Spin!
Do it! Knock it down the basement!
There we go.
Yeah, a lot of Venom skins are coming to Rivals. I am excited.
Give me the key!
There you go.
Oh, Brother NieR, no!
No!
By the American experience, I didn't think he would get stabbed. What in the world? Damn, we accidentally summoned a demon. Oh, goodbye, Yona.
Oh my gosh, a book!
Dear God.
Yuna!
Symbiote tail is unsettling.
Is that the leader of these creatures?
Evil book.
You know what book we've been looking for? Grimoire Noir.
This is like Star Wars all over again. Anakin, help me!
Hey Jules, remember what I mentioned? There's gonna be a Resident Evil voice actor in here you're gonna recognize?
Finally.
Where am
Oh god.
It's been a long time.
Is this Wesker?
Who are
Yep.
you? What is this place?
I am Grimoire Noir.
I can't unhear Wesker.
I am you.
Do you not remember, Grimoire Weiss? We two serve a higher purpose.
Crash.
Enough lies. Stay back.
Come join me in Umbrella.
Get ready for the main villain's name.
Oh boy.
Preposterous.
Your denial is preposterous. We are mere books created to serve the Shadow Lord.
The Shadow Lord?
No right to forsake him.
5 minutes is all I can spare, Weiss.
Our ultimate goal.
Yeah, instead of 7 minutes, we only have 5 minutes.
Goal.
Oh, he said ultimate goal too!
Shall fuse to one and set free shades to the world.
Fuse us? No, I cannot. I will not. I will never.
Your chance encounter with this boy. Your collection of the sealed verses. It was all set in motion by the Shadow Lord himself.
No. Lies.
The time has come for us to create a new and perfect world.
Join me in making the ultimate T-virus.
You and I.
Shade virus in disguise.
Become one.
Vice, you dumbass!
Yes, here it is!
Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry. Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace. How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us.
I think she wants a fan fiction.
I am one with the shadow. Huh? Bitch.
We grimoires exist to create in this world a new and
It's
just
so good.
paradise. We must unite. The
Like, if you weren't already sold on Kaine, that fucking line should have sold you on Kaine.
And we are so close to realizing it.
Please don't go, Vice.
Who's there?
It's okay. I'll understand.
Oh, poor Trash Jr. He's trying.
But I promise I won't forget you. I'll remember you, no matter what. I'll keep the memory of Grimoire Weiss alive forever. And that's not all I'll do. You hear me? I'll chase you to the end of time, and I'll bring you back to us. So Weiss, please. Please come back! Damn it, we need to stop him! If we don't do something, that black book will absorb Vice.
Black. White. Black. White.
We're learning colors.
Yes. Now. we shall
Yes!
unite in common purpose. Then the world.
I like to
can
point
finally
out, by
bear
the way, that
witness to
Ryan
our
was like,
true
"Oh, Vice is
power."
probably gonna be like the bad guy or something." No, it's just Grimbar Noir being full on like, yes, we shall set the shades free to the world.
Right.
I think someone in chat said something like they.
I forgot. Chat, let's be real. We all be saying things.
For the last time, my name is Grimoire Weiss, and it is not to be abbreviated.
Vice! Vice!
Good to see
No!
you, Kaine. Although I don't think anyone has ever
You will
accused
make
me of being a
the
little
bird Yuri
bitch before.
sad if you never say a thing ever again.
And you, we meet again.
No, now you're talking in Morse code.
You okay?
I believe I could ask you the same question right now.
Impossible. We must unite. We must become as one.
I don't like you, and I want nothing to do with you. Besides, I have my companions.
You're back!
Of course, they're weak
Hooray!
and they whine when I leave.
Vice!
It's
Of course they're
almost too much
weak
trouble,
and they
but
whine
they
when
are
I
my
leave.
friends.
Nice.
I shall fight by their side.
I fight for
now
my friends.
and forever.
Vice. Thanks.
Here's another alternate version of Song of the Ancients, but this is a battle version.
Memories are still there. How dare you ignore them?
Perhaps you should have scribbled them in my margins, Let us start by dispatching the nearby distractions. I can't use my magic.
Get away from Trash Jr.
The fiend has stolen the sealed verses.
I'll get them back, Vice.
It will take more than that to make us flinch. And you are the last one left, Noir.
Or address me by my proper name, fool!
It's like the clash between wholesome Yuri and toxic Yuri. True. I'm reading Yuri and the main character said, I want to get to know you with my eyes, ears, and hands. Hmm. And what could you possibly mean
gay.
by that? Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to point out that the name Shadow Lord is like the most JRPG-ass name you can
It
have.
is. It sounds like something straight out of Yu-Gi-Oh. Shadow
I
Lord.
use Shadow Lord.
At least it's not Edgelord. True. Edgelord would have been
True,
far
but
worse.
Shadow Lord do be pretty edgy still.
Yeah.
Though it's nowhere near as edgy as the fucking Drakengard material. Like, that's like unhinged shit.
We're destroying literature.
We have reclaimed my powers. Good heavens! The roof is about to collapse.
Uh-oh.
Here it comes. Stay back.
I can't run now.
Nice.
This library isn't gonna hold for long.
We must finish this quickly.
That's right.
Vice!
No! Brother NieR.
No!
More like Brother Juby.
More like Brother Dead.
Dead.
Brother Impaled.
We'll understand in time.
Yona! Get up! No! Give my sister.
No. Damn, Rhea.
That's me and
No matter
Raya.
how things unfold, it all returns to us. All of it.
No.
There goes Yona.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Yona! Yona!
We had one job and we failed.
Are you okay?
Do I look okay?
Is this blood? The fight's over.
Oh, right. Emil can't.
And I think we lost.
I didn't consider it.
Good job.
Sorry, guys.
My bad, my bad.
For me
You're gonna
too.
pass this time.
Kaine, no! Oh, quit crying.
Oh, first time we hear this theme.
Before I go, we need to take care of this guy. Emil. Yeah? I want you to... I want you to petrify me. You can use me to keep this thing locked away down there. No! I can't! Kaine! Stop! He's right! It's suicide! You can't do it! Your powers exist to protect others, right? Kaine! Just do it, Emil. But... if you don't, it's gonna break down this fucking door! I don't know what to do!
Do nothing and be annihilated. I kind of like that option. I'm guessing that's the wrong one.
I think you'll get a game over.
Fine, fine. We'll avoid the game over.
And now we get a way higher quality cutscene, so you know it's gotta be special.
Kaine. No more crying, okay? Grow strong. Never lose hope. Vice.
Spare me the goodbye, hussy. I imagine it will take more than this to kill you.
I doubt it.
down. Wait for me, Kaine.
Time to recover for the next 10,000 years.
I swear.
And there you go. That's Act 1 finished.
Hooray!
I say we continue, because it's very much worth it.
Oh, now the book is dark. 5 years later!
Another time skip!
Oh.
They're armored now.
He no longer looks like a child.
Sex! Sex!
Don't let your guard down.
He looks so fucking cool.
Hello, Raiden from Metal Gear Solid.
I guess that was a tad obvious.
Yep, can use spears and great swords now.
I see.
I think there's an option in the settings where you can make it so you just tap the button and you can instantly switch as you did with the spear there.
Let's see. Let's say it's not on currently.
No, Firmborn. Only thing that changed is he puts an eye patch on, and the eye patch kind of looks like laced panties.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's why Brother NieR's like time skip is way better, because he gets a full-on design change and a new voice actor. The voice actor in question is Noctis from FF15, aka Ray Chase.
Quick weapon switching. Hooray!
Oh yeah, now that you have like multiple weapon categories, putting on words on your weapons is actually pretty important. So great swords are pretty good for breaking when they're blocking like that, or in breaking armor in general.
Great sword.
No, you're looking at one-handed swords right now. I think down is for one-handed sword, left or right. Yeah, Kusanagi's great sword, two-handed sword.
Please don't be edgy now. Oh no, we gotta be edgy. It's the way of life. Your family gets taken, you become edgy.
Yeah. But yeah, and you have different execution animations as well when you're using spear or greatsword. I recommend checking them out.
Yet another poor victim.
Damn it. When will this stop? It's dangerous here. You should get back.
Oh, God!
I don't think he's getting up.
Please, get up!
Goddamn shades are even attacking the village now.
And armored ones, no less. This village of yours seems to be changing for the worse.
It's all the Shadow Lord's fault. That one day changed everything.
5 long years.
Kind of like Fire Emblem.
It's been 5 years since they took my sister. I spent every waking moment searching for her, but all I found is heartache and despair.
Damn.
This world is winding down. Between the shades and the black scroll, there won't be anyone left soon. My life now, and my purpose, is hunting shades. Someday I'll find a clue that will lead me to the Shadow Lord. I believe that. I have to.
Popola called for you, yes?
Yeah.
We lost a good deal of time with
Oh yeah,
that.
now all the people in the town have a new dialogue. I recommend talking to them.
Okie dokie.
But yes, the time skip is also a massive mood change. Because the first young NieR is like, oh, it's classic JRPG, good fun times, and now time skip and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, like, we're facing extinction levels right now.
You're leaving the village. Make sure to stock up on supplies.
Supplies?
Shop here more often, yeah?
I'm damn near broke!
I'm near broke.
Damn.
No one buys new clothes anymore. They all just want me to repair their old ones.
Everyone's depressed.
I know it's a hard world, but what better time to make your flowers blossom? My husband keeps nagging me about how this is no time to grow flowers.
The village defenses are much stronger than they used to be. And yet, when I think about shades attacking again...
Leaving us again?
Yeah. I'm gonna find a lead on Yona today. I know it.
Maybe today is the day we finally find
Yeah,
Yona.
today is the day.
Here's hoping for the best deal.
Do you have new weapons?
Welcome. We've got some new weapons and stuff.
Another aspect also that is kind of lost with Father NieR is, again, there's the aspect of Brother NieR losing his youth to taking care of Yona, and here is it again, but this time it's, oh, Brother NieR lost like time to develop, just spending 5 years hunting shades and trying to hunt for Yona.
Poor Brother
Which is
NieR.
kind of lost with Father NieR because at that point he's like 30, 50, so it's like, he didn't really lose much.
Blacksmiths always do well in times like these. Supply and demand, I suppose.
The people who go hunting keep getting attacked. We're in such bad shape, there's hardly anyone left who can lift a weapon. If only there weren't any shades to deal with, then we wouldn't have this.
After the kids she used to take care of by the fountain died, my grandmother's
Damn.
mind began to slip. I'm worried about you. You've been a different person since
Gee,
Yona was taken
that
away.
totally,
Thanks.
I
You
wonder
don't have to
why.
worry on my account.
Let's talk to the grandma at the fountain. I'm sure she has some good dialogue.
My, but you children certainly have a lot of energy. You're going to trip and fall if you keep running around like that.
We'd best leave her be. Wherever her
No,
mind
not
has
her
gone,
mind is
it's a
gone.
happier world than this.
Whoa, you look rough.
Rough.
I'm fine.
If you say so. By the way, Popola said she had a letter for you or something.
Oh, definitely speak to the old man in the library. He has some interesting lore.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
By the way, 5 years and they still haven't fixed the roof.
Jesus Christ, get on that.
I think I'm beginning to understand. Climate change wasn't the cause of our woes. It was only a symptom. The real trouble started when something terrible came down from the sky. It seems that this event turned the world into a metropolis of salt. I guess they're talking about how most of the city sunk into the ocean?
That is referencing how NieR franchise started, aka Drakengard ending E.
Look at you. I think you've grown even taller.
Yeah? It's hard for me to tell anymore. But you haven't changed a bit, Popola. What's your secret?
I see your flattery skills are improving as well.
No, it's true. You look the same as the day I first met you.
Okay, now you're just embarrassing me. Anyway, here. This is from Emil.
Hi, Juby. Hey, it's me, Emil. Sorry I've been quiet for so long. Are you and Vice getting along alright? Is he still using big words and making everyone feel dumb? I bet he is. Anyway, I recently stumbled upon some records that might help us in curing Kaine's petrification. Would you mind coming here to take a look? Thanks, I'll be waiting.
Well, well. Perhaps the time has come to save Kaine.
I take it this means you'll be leaving the village.
Sorry. I know the shades have been rough lately.
It's okay. Go. Just be careful.
It's time to unpetrify Kaine.
Hooray! It was just like yesterday that she got petrified.
Oh yeah, you're still gonna get Yona diary entries here, even though she's kidnapped.
We just gotta unkidnap her.
Real. Be right back. Bathroom break.
Okie dokie.
I knew it. This is
Oh god, that is a lot of them. Used coloring book, interesting. You've collected 50 types of raw materials. Oh my god.
Alright, I'm back.
We're almost there. We return to the Resident Evil mansion.
Master Emil is waiting in his chambers.
Oh, he is still the same.
Guys.
Hey, Emil. It's been a while.
Interesting.
And, you haven't aged a day.
Oh, yeah. I'm sort of special that way.
Huh. Fair enough.
Anyway, I hear you found a lead on undoing the petrification curse.
Yes. Take a look at this.
Following the recent incident with number 6, we have decided to establish an archival room. This room will hold records on the methods used to control and or cancel all forms of magic, including petrification and bestial transformation, as well as allow other projects to move forward. Specifically, this should make it easier to complete a long-term storage solution for number 6, as well as proceed with our work on number 7. All employees are required to keep the courtyard entrance to this new room secure. Failure to do so is considered grounds for immediate termination.
There's a section of this manor called the planning room, and I think
I know nothing about this game. This is all Trashman guiding me.
Hello, Gintoki.
Correct.
And yeah, I wanted Jules to start with Replicant first because, well, I love Automata. I think Replicant is actually a good starting point rather than Automata. And not only that, but when she starts Automata, there's gonna be like improvements that Replicant doesn't have.
Good.
I love the phrasing of when. Not if Jules plays Automata. When?
contains the power to control all magic.
Sorry, Jules, we've gone down the NieR rabbit hole. I'm gonna make you play Automata, even if it requires me paying money.
I'm about to say, I did not agree. I was forced this game upon. I mean, kidding.
Wow, Vice.
It's no worry, Gintoki. I started with Automata too because I didn't even know that NieR was a franchise. I only knew that Automata existed. And then I was like, oh wait, this is a series, and oh, Replicant's Base is a sequel to Drakengard ending.
Am I going the right way?
Oh, you need to go to the fountain.
The fountain.
I don't know if you ever went to the fountain.
I don't think I did.
It's the circle in the middle. On the map, that is.
Okay.
Speaking of Drakengard, does chat and Jules want me to give a little bit of detail of the insanity that is the Drakengard cast? By the way, you're going the wrong way.
I am?
The circle.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
No, you're going to the square.
The blue circle, right?
No, the giant circle.
Oh, I'm thinking of the save point. I'm dumb. Okay, yep.
It's okay. I should have clarified. But yeah, I was like, Chad, do y'all want me to explain a bit of the insanity that is the Drakengard cast?
Oh boy.
To give like a little bit. Right, I don't know what you mean with that. I'm dumb.
It should be right around here somewhere.
What do you mean cut it halfway through?
Is this it?
Oh no, the stairs.
No, it really is a Resident Evil mansion.
Truly. We just need the crank.
Warning. This facility... I can't read the rest.
Oh, I can do that, Raya.
Something about
Alright.
sea?
I'll start explaining a bit of Drakengard cast once we get into the gameplay section when it's just fighting and not much dialogue and reading.
You okay? What's wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing. I'm fine.
I'll also keep some events from Drakengard non-explained because they might unintentionally spoil Replicant. And I think going in over those things in detail once we reach like route ending A of route A would be nice. Jules, did you just?
I moved slightly backwards and it sent me out the door. I just moved the slightest bit backwards.
Bad gamer Jules moment.
I didn't think if I moved slightly backwards I'd go out the door.
You got the RPG Maker experience. Hey, look, it's another gameplay change. We're playing fucking Hades now.
Oh boy.
It's essentially just a regular gameplay, but you know, top-down camera angle. Alright, so we're not getting any dialogue at the moment, so I might as well go into the character. So let's start off with the protagonist. I'm gonna compare him to Brother NieR first, or Brother Juby. So Brother NieR here is pretty average guy. He's, you know, it's like, oh, I gotta take care of my sister. And he's already showing a little bit like, ugh, fucking shades moments here as an adult, which is understandable, you know, fucking sister got kidnapped. The main character of Drakengard, known as Kaim, is already unhinged from the start.
Oh, fun.
He loves murder. And there are multiple moments in the story where the characters are like, Kaim, bruh, we have a mission to do. Can you stop fucking stopping to do our objective and stop killing people and do the objective? Like, there are multiple moments in the stories where the game is like, you gotta hurry up, but Kaim himself is like, I wanna kill people, I love fucking stabbing them in the gut!
That sounds mentally sound.
Yeah, he's pretty sound. And there's a iconic official render of Kaim. Now this is from Drakengard 2, and Drakengard 2 is kind of considered not good for very valid reasons. But the render they made of Kaim from Drakengard 2 this is Kaim in a nutshell in an image. Let me send it to you. This is an official render of how people interpret Kaim.
Oh, that's unsettling.
Yeah, quite unsettling. He enjoys murder a lot. And the fun fact is, he's a silent protagonist, but not in the usual sense that he starts silent. He actually talks in chapter 1, where he's like, he says that he will feed the enemies to the ravens, because he despises the enemy faction, simply known as the Empire. And at some point he loses his voice because he does a thing called a pact, and pact is essentially combining his soul with another fantasy creature. In this case, it's a dragon. And the dragon sees humans as parasites. There are multiple moments in the game where she's like, oh yeah, humans' best feature would be to kill themselves.
Oh!
Like, they're a waste. They're like excrement. So there's kind of like this parasitic relationship between each other in Drakengard. Mm-hmm. And he loses the ability to speak in terms of getting power and able to ride the dragon. So that's the main character, you know, murder, which is what the game is about. It's essentially plays like Ace Combat and Dynasty Warriors. So the protag being a serial killer, very fitting. Then we have I'm trying to think of which character I want to touch first and which one I want to leave for last, because there's two characters I definitely want to leave for last because they're like, Jesus Christ, Yokotaro. I think there's some dialogue up ahead, so I'm gonna be quiet.
What's this? A scrap of paper?
Obtained a new document. Notice progress report on number 6, 12/25/2025. That's in less than 6 months. We have completed the initial research into number 6 and are ready to initiate the startup experiment in the coming days, as this will likely mark a great leap forward in Gestalt research. The National Weapons Research Laboratory has made the completion of the number 6 project in its top priority. Budgets for all the other projects are to be frozen, effective immediately.
That image looks familiar.
It would appear this used to be some manner of magical research facility.
This must have been where I was.
18 months? That's crazy.
Mia.
All
You should have said 6 months. Then I could use that Venom meme.
I mean, it's 5-ish months.
5 months? And it's the main villain from Venom. Alright, so now back to the gameplay. We can talk about more about Drakengard. Alright. So, I think I'll cover the rival first because he's not really got anything interesting. There's this rival character called Inuard who's supposed to marry Kaim's sister Furii, and he's supposed to be the ideal hero archetype with the way he acts. He's like amazing singer. He's like, stay away from Furii, like a knight. But they kind of deconstruct it by making him pretty pathetic. Like he's pretty weak. And at some point he essentially just gets brainwashed by the enemy and loses his ability to speak as well to doing a pact. So there's a moment in the game where he tries to sing Furii, but he goes Furii, 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 Furii. It's like unhinged. So there's him, and there's stuff he does in the game that also further emphasizes the deconstruction of him, but I can't talk about them, spoilers. Then there's the priest, and the priest is essentially a man who did a pact, and the pact made him lose his hair, so he's bald. Which I kind of find fucking funny. Like, one man loses his main skill, talent, which is singing. Another man loses the ability to communicate at all. And then the priest is like, yeah, bro, well, I just became bald. LMAO. But the priest essentially is a coward, and he's pretty racist.
Oh.
There's there's moments in the game where he's like, Kaim, please, the Empire, I know they're an enemy, but they're still humans. And then you will encounter goblins or fantasy creatures, and he's like, go kill a couple of more of them, those filth, will you? You know, he's like, you know, don't kill the humans, but you should kill those goblins. They're trash, kill them. So that's nice. So there's that, and then what other characters should I cover? Because now we're gonna get to the fun characters. I'll cover the character that Yokotaro himself doesn't like, and quite a few people don't like, and that is Sere. He's pretty similar to Emil, but way worse. He's essentially the naive goody two-shoe kid, and he's supposed to be somewhat of a light in the darkness that is your party. Here's the thing though, he's kind of annoying, and not only that, but I think he was only added because the devs or the executives were like, yo, this game's really fucking dark, can you lighten the mood? And he added in Sere, and he didn't like Sere. Later on in future Drakengard material, they made it so that, well, yeah, Sere has a sister, but I'm not going to go into too much detail, other than Sere's sister Mana has abusive parents, where her mother hated Mana, and later material they kind of did it so that Sere kind of enjoyed his mother being abusive to her because it made him feel more valid than Mana, or something like that. I don't remember how it goes. And yeah, then we have Furii. Oh boy, now Furii is where it's gonna start going places. So Furii is Kaim's sister. And Furii is kind of another deconstruction of the sister trope, because if you don't know, Yokotaro doesn't like the sister trope. He's made it abundantly clear in interviews he doesn't like it. And the Furii is kind of his fuck you to that trope. He's made Furii frequently be essentially a victim of the story. You know, like those memes of victims of the plot. She's that. And frequently she either gets like mistreated or, well, not mistreated, but she gets the bad end of the stick, let's just say. And she's an interesting character because not only is she Furia's Kaim's sister, she has a romantic interest in her brother. Not just romantic, but sexually too.
Oh god, no, I'm good.
Yeah, so there's a moment in the game where she's being like made fun of in front of Kaim by the main antagonist. And at some point the main antagonist goes, "What's this? What this dirt?" And Furia's telling the main antagonist, "Please stop." And they just go, "I want to be a girl, a normal girl. Hold me, brother." And you know what? I don't want to really spoil, but you're never gonna play Drakengard, and this doesn't like spoil anything in a long run. But when it's revealed that Furia has incestuous feelings for her brother, Furia looks over to her brother Kaim, who is essentially hearing this, and he looks at shock at Furia and looks away in disgust, and when she knows this, she grabs a nearby dagger and kills herself. Yeah. So, oh boy. No, I'm gonna leave the worst one for last.
That wasn't the worst one?
Yeah, so, we're about to reach the two characters that I love the most and are like defining like, oh yeah, this is Drakengard's game. Which is, there's a elf called Ariosh. You don't get her to join your party until like Route B or like replaying the game, so you never get to experience her. But you essentially at some point find a elf woman in a dungeon, and she's laughing maniacally like she sounds insane. She is insane. And the first thing we kind of hear of her is that she essentially is a victim of the Empire. Her village, her town was burnt down in a fire, and she lost her, I think, her children, and she was about to die, but she made a pact with two elementals. And it's implied, I think it's heavily implied or outright stated in some of the dialogue that the Empire did a little bit of non-consent on her in the dungeon, which might be another factor for her being insane, or the fact that she lost her family. But the reason she's like, oh boy, is she eats children. She goes like, where are my children? And at some point in her side quest, she is like, we need to save those children, and then you get a cutscene afterwards where you find child corpses, and she's hunched over and you can see her hand going over, grabbing something, and then going to her face, where she's literally eating the children. And she goes, my children, my beautiful children, you'll be with me soon enough. And she also says at some point, like, I wonder which one tastes best. And one reason it's believed why she is doing this it's either a contributing factor or is a symbolic factor for what she's doing, is that by doing a pact she lost her ability to conceive because she lost her womb. So you could either see it her eating a child as somehow in a fucked up way trying to put a child back into her, or it's kind of a symbolic like, oh, she's eating, she lost the ability to conceive. It's supposed to represent like her putting a child in her. Like, it's fucked up shit. And yeah, she's a character. And time for the worst one. So, there's Leonard. Now Leonard at first, when we meet him, seems pretty alright. He's the most like, oh, this violence of war is bad, and hey, show mercy to the enemy and so forth, etc, etc. Yokotaro confirmed it, but Leonard's a pedophile. And he joins your party. By the way, might I point out, Ariosh and Leonard join your party? Oh, more dialogue here.
Meeting agenda 9/12/2026. Today's meeting will address the following topics: a solution for long-term storage of number 6, a progress report on number 7, disguising the laboratory's above-ground facility as a mansion.
Project number 6. So this was some sort of weapons laboratory?
What the hell was going on down here?
What was I doing here?
I have doubts as to whether or not Emile will be able to continue.
I'm fine. Let's just go.
So, about Leonard, we're just gonna point out, like, it's kind of funny you get Leonard and Arish in your party, and then you have Sarai, a child, might I add, join the party. It's like, oh dear. Sarai, you might want to find somewhere else to sleep, because this party is fucked up. And that's your Drakengard party, Jules.
Yeah.
Can you think of any other series where the party is this fucked up?
No, because I don't tend to play games like that.
Fair. Gen Alpha slang. Alright. Leonard is a DDR person. He trying to risk up that Sarai. Oh, and at some point, Sarai hugs Leonard in a, like, telling him not to go, and Leonard moans.
That's disgusting.
Yep.
Emile is for... Emile is falling...
How is he falling behind? He was right next to me. Why is Groot in a cage?
He puts himself there after hearing me explain about the Drakengard characters. Yeah.
Obtain a new document. Progress report number 6, 10, 11, 2025. The donor body Halua has been chosen from among the 7 candidates. Subjects to proceed to the next stage. In the interest of protecting state secrets, all but one of the remaining subjects will be disposed of. The donor body Emile, however, will be kept in storage as a failsafe measure.
You sure you're okay, Emile?
I'm a weapon?
Yeah, just like Resident Evil.
What does that even mean? What am I?
It appears he's trying to remember something.
You're gonna be fine.
Am I?
I feel like me explaining the Drakengard party essentially drained the energy out of Jules completely.
Makes no difference.
Yeah.
We'll support you no matter what.
At any rate, you would hardly be the first member of our merry band to have issues.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Alright, what horror awaits me over here? That's more like a Silent Hill enemy than a Resident Evil one.
Yeah, I could see it.
I remember now. I remember everything. We used to be humans. Normal humans. Just a bunch of regular human kids like you'd see anywhere. And then we came here. They wanted to turn us into weapons. So they used magic to perform terrible experiments on us.
This is like kids naive.
Eventually they succeeded. They managed to create a perfect weapon.
By the way,
name of
does that head
weapon
look
was
familiar?
Number 6.
Vaguely.
That's the head that Yoko Taro wears.
Soon they lost control of Number 6, and the experiment was deemed a failure. They had to create a weapon that could petrify Number 6 and seal it away. So they created me. I'm Number 7. I'm a weapon.
Weapon or no weapon, you're still a meal to us.
Let me see if I can find a GIF of Yoko Taro. Here we go. Here's him clapping it. I think like Square Enix E3.
Is Number 6. She's my sister.
This thing is alive?
My sister is the greatest weapon ever made, and
Yes, go on.
with her power, I could eradicate my petrification curse.
So what's the plan here?
First, you have to promise me something.
Yeah, the family resemblance is strong.
Somehow manages to swallow me up. My original self becomes lost. I'm afraid I may try to hurt all of you.
This is what actually you turn into when you reach puberty, kids. Remember that.
No, wait!
Then I want you to kill me.
You have to get him out of
That went well. Already swallowed up.
I'm on it. We're not gonna lose anyone else.
Hurry! There's still time to save him!
I know there is.
Magic is the only way to damage this one.
I sadly don't know who Nora is, Femborn. I'm sorry for being uncultured.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I think you, by the way, have a sealed verse called Dark Whirlwind, which sucks in all the magic bullets, and you can release, say, counterattack. Apparently, Farnbor says you do know, Nora.
From Lost Records? That's only Nora I know.
How is magic any different?
He is highly resistant to it.
Then let's kill that thing with magic and get Emil out of there!
Let me look up lost records. Oh, whoops. Oh wow, I feel like a fucking idiot. It's that game you stream. God damn it. Okay, it wasn't that one. Which one was it then? Oh, I think it was Dark Gluttony.
Emil, we're coming for you.
Come back to us.
This thing's way too quick.
There.
Hell yeah. Damn, imagine being Halua right now.
I've heard of Returnal, but I never played it.
Emil. Emil?
Yeah, bullet hells are not my type of game.
Emil, wake up.
Halua,
It's okay. It's over now. I'll always be watching over you, Emil.
Thank you, Halua.
So fun fact, Halua had no voice actor in the original.
Emil!
Yeah?
Are you all right?
I'm still alive. I feel my sister's power inside me. I think I can control my abilities now.
Yes, we're all quite pleased. Now get out here already.
Just a second. I can't see very well. No, don't! Don't look at me!
Emil, what's wrong?
Stay back!
Okay, I'm not looking at you. Damn.
Gotta look at the bro.
Good God.
Welcome back, Emil. You've been through a lot.
But my body... I can't stand to be with you when I look like this.
What'd I tell you? We're here for you, no matter what. Can you see my face?
You look just like I thought you would. You look really cool.
Right.
I think I'm okay
I love
now.
that brother Nier's first reaction to seeing like Emil turn into a skeleton boy is like go in and hug him.
If this is how I look now,
I mean,
I'm
he's
so
crying his eyes out. I feel bad.
I was terrified at first, but it's not all bad, you know?
Yeah.
I have the magic I wanted.
Oh, now we can
I
float.
can use it to bring Kaine
Yeah.
back to us.
Emil.
We should hurry. She's waiting. I sure hope seeing me doesn't petrify her. You know, in fear?
I see this transformation has not stolen your
Singer.
terrible sense of humor.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
The beast approaches.
Yep, the shade is still
I mean, of
fucking
course
alive.
it's still there.
Also, that we saw like Vice next to NieR is like thumbnail material, and that was always the one I was like wanted to send you once we reached the time skip.
Die.
Love this camera angle.
Yeah, this is
How did it
quite
even
the camera
survive
angle.
these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today.
My sword feels lighter. It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Not Sonic 06.
Well, at least it's not Silver the Hedgehog levels where you
It's
get fucking
no
stun locked
use.
in a corner. It's no use!
Take this. It's no use.
I'm so happy my first Sonic's game were like Sonic Generation and Sonic CD.
I've only played, I think, 3 Sonics, and Sonic 06 is one of them.
Oh god. My condolences.
I'm trying to remember if I played Sonic Adventure first or if Sonic 06 was technically my first one. I do not remember, because I streamed Sonic Adventure. I feel like Sonic 06 was my first one. So when I streamed Adventure, I was in college. And I think I played 06 in high school, so...
Was that around college age that I met you on YouTube? You
Probably.
were playing Overwatch 1.
Because that would be back in like 2015, 2016, so yes.
Yeah. 10 years.
Oh god, don't remind me, I'm getting old. Kaine, wake up!
Kaine, wake the fuck up!
You've been asleep for 5 years, get up!
Should do those like TikTok memes where the guy dips his face in the ice bath, but instead you just drop the ice on her face.
Grandma.
I have never thought that while reading Yuri I'll see the word shipping in fandom.
Oh, I love this shot here. This fucking vice skeleton boy and grown-up mirror is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that'd be kind of a shock, just like... It's like on for 5 years or 20 years?
Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you? You still recognize me? Of course. I knew you right away. Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
I gotta be honest, the line in the original's way better. Because in the original, she says, wow, you look like shit.
Shit. That's a
No, to be fair, I think that line's only for, like, father NieR. And I'm like, yeah, fair, he looks like shit.
We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
And just like, who are these people again?
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one. We let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Well then.
Are you kidding me? You can't be serious.
Please try to understand. People are tired and scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it.
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me. As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine? I'm used to sleeping outside.
But...
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
Acting like they're dogs instead of people.
I mean, one is possessed by a shade and another turned
Kaine
into
always sleeps outside.
weird
I
skeleton.
never thought about that until just now. Never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
Ah, the dark book again.
Yes. So, fun fact, in the original, the I hated Devila, I doubted Popola text was a lot darker in the original. In the original, he said, I wanted to strangle Popola. Or something like the akin of that. I don't really know why they toned it down in Replicant. Could be that either A, they were like, okay, that's a bit too extreme, or B, that was specifically only for Father NieR. Either way, I prefer the one with the strangle more, because it's
I like
Jesus.
the tone down one more. Like, damn, I don't want to strangle anyone.
Yeah, this would be a good stopping point, or do you want to talk to Devil and Popola real quick?
We can stop it for here.
Alright. Well, there we go, we got the time skip, and that, you know what time skips mean? That also means more side quests. Woo!
Oh boy, it's gonna be Brother NieR does side quests again, part 2.
Yeah, and this time some of them are mandatory because we need to do some in order to get weapons.
Oh,
and we need all the
fun.
weapons for ending CD. So yeah.
Oh, fun. Alright, y'all, I will see y'all later. I don't know if I'm gonna stream this weekend. Maybe I'll do more date everything. We'll see. But, definitely return
Good stream,
Monday.
chat. Yeah.
Alright, bye-bye!
See you guys.